Hey there, do you need skeleton keys? Yeah, me too. Let's print them out. I thought long and hard about where the easiest skeleton key farm could possibly be with the current barter system. So, on that note, welcome to Vandel. Now, before you even deploy, you should prepare a bit. Please keep in mind that this can be done as a solo, but it's safer to try as a squad, even with squad fill randoms, because recently Vandel has become the go-to place for PvP. Also, depending on your luck, there is a chance that you get very unlucky and not find the gold bar needed for the barter. That's why toward the end, I will also share useful tips on how you can get guaranteed gold bars every match. So if you're a bit lucky, you can do this easily as a solo player. So here is a list of things you need to bring. Number 1, a weapon. End of list. That's all you need. You might not even need that because where you're going, you'll find plenty of guns. I'm just kidding a little bit, but overall, to pull this off, you just need a gun and maybe some particular keys for locked bags or areas. I'll go into more detail about what keys you should focus on toward the end of the video. The barter for a skeleton key in Vandel requires you to bring 3 normal 3-plate carriers, 3 self-revive kits, and 1 gold bar. I will show you how you can go in as a fresh spawn and come out with at least 1 skeleton key and full gear. So, even before you spawn in, open your map. Look at the map and see where mortars or airstrikes are happening. Vandel can be very foggy, but if it's not, you could also try and find smoke and fire coming from certain areas of the map. These signs indicate that the particular area is an active combat zone. So now you need to go there. Keep in mind that there will be both Shadow Company and Connie soldiers fighting in that area. Try not to kill the good guys. Once in an active combat area, you need to find the orange and green crates. You know, the ones that make a humming noise when you are near them. This potentially can be a great place for some other things as well, but we'll get into that more in another video. Consider subscribing and keep a lookout for it. So, since you're here, start looting those chests. You need to find normal 3-plate carriers and a few self-revives, and that will not be a problem in this area. The biggest issue could be other players or getting swamped by bots. This is especially true for active combat zones that are more open and with less cover, such as the market, near the mall, or areas that have multiple player spawn locations. Also, these crates only spawn inside active combat zones. Coming to the same location, when the zone is not an active combat zone, means the crates won't spawn. You need a minimum of a medium backpack to pull this off, and there will be a lot of large and medium ones inside the boxes. In this particular run, I got somewhat lucky and found most of the stuff I needed in a few boxes. This is where extra squad mates can come in handy because they can carry the stuff instead of you. Now, as I said, finding 3-plate carriers and self-revive kits will not be difficult. The hard part is finding a gold bar. This is where luck comes into play. In the 10 attempts that I tried this method, I found at least 1 gold bar in the first active combat zone that I visited. I am also fairly certain that I haven't checked every possible chest because I simply don't know where they spawn. The spawn is fixed, so if anyone has a map or keeps track of them, please send it to me. And with your permission, I can share it in the comments or pin your comment. But out of all the runs I tried, the worst possible scenario is that you only find enough stuff for 1 skeleton key, which isn't bad, but I've also had runs where I extracted with 3. You need a total of 7 items per key, 3 vests, 3 self-revives, and a gold bar, so that's 7 backpack slots per key. You could save a slot by using your equipped self-revive and potentially swapping a 3-plate for another one. But other than that, you will need slots. So the best way I suggest you do this is first try and find the gold bars. So how do you get gold bars? They can spawn anywhere really, but mostly in locked strongholds. Certain keys in Vondel guarantee a gold bar. As far as I know, there is a total of 6 locked bags or areas that will guarantee a gold bar drop. Sure, that's potentially a total of 6 skeleton keys, but unless you have buddies carrying stuff for you, you'll run out of carrying capacity. Here are all the keys currently that will guarantee a gold bar as a drop. First, it's the mayor's briefcase. The key for this briefcase does not have a guaranteed spawn anywhere, so look in jackets, certain containers, or from HVT contracts. As an added bonus, you get the stage bag key and a chance to get a tempered vest. You need the stage bag key because inside, besides the guaranteed GPU spawn, you got the key which takes you to our next gold bar location. The next key is the buoyant house key. You can get a guaranteed buoyant house key from the stage bag. There are 2 houses that this key unlocks, both in the floating district, and each one should have a gold bar spawn. Inside, you will also find the veterinarian key. It's not a bad place to check since it's at the bottom part of the zoo. There is a rare spawn inside that room, but usually it's a golden skull instead of a golden bar. The next guaranteed spawn for a gold bar will be inside the sewer's maintenance bag. The key for this is part of the Vondel Infinite Key Loop, which I have a video for. I will add it to the description as well as add a card if you want to check out the entire route. This key has a guaranteed spawn inside the equipment crate below the museum. Inside the bag in the sewers, you will find a guaranteed gold bar. Next, it's the windmill bag, for which you need the windmill bag key. This key is a guaranteed spawn from the barista bag, which is found in the little shop outside the mall. The barista bag key is found 100% of the time inside bike parking, which also has a chance to spawn gold bars. Inside the windmill bag, you will have a guaranteed gold bar, as well as the next important key. The houseboat is your next location with a gold bar. You will find the key for it inside the windmill bag. Inside the houseboat, you will find 2 chests and a very high % chance of a gold bar spawning. Sadly, that's the last place where a gold bar has a high % chance to spawn. With all of this information, you are ready to print out pristine skeleton keys in Vondel. And it should be that easy. I wanted to go and make one more key, but I got hunted. They never came, but I didn't feel like risking it. So, to reiterate, first grab your gold bars, and then head to active combat zones for the 3 plates and self-revives. And that should be it. Happy bartering! If you need help or players to play with, I put a link in the description for a Discord you can check out. As always, thanks for watching.